Hello and welcome to another video. On this one you can see we're in the Ford Roadster. This was one of our club races, and we've got a few races. Here we go, Grand Valley, Short, or whatever you call it. This was what we call one of our club races, so not too serious, no pit stops, no tyres, no fuel or anything like that. However, we picked it as a bit of a joke car, and actually it wasn't actually that bad. So let's see how we go anyway. I'm not going to focus on anyone in particular, and I think we're about 9 minutes long on this video, but that is 5 races and I've compressed them all down. As you can see, people have done some liveries again. Somebody getting a bit squirrely there, and off they go. Very tricky there. Somebody else there with the black and red. I don't know who that is, but it looks very good yet again. As this will be one of our last club races, we are phasing out the club races from January, so this is one of the last. They were just invented to be a bit of a fun, but it didn't really work. And with GT7, because people haven't got all the cars, it makes it very tricky for some people to take part, because they haven't got the car, or they weren't about when we mentioned it, and they've forgotten, or for whatever reason. So it ended up not being. You'll often see when we do these club races different cars in it, because people haven't got it, and we're not going to turn people away. So it was just decided that we do away with the club races and concentrate on the quality rather than sort of the quantity. So we'll only have one race, but it'll be better in it always. But more on that at a later date. We will cover that. We will cover all the new regulation changes that are coming in for 2024. So let's get back to this race. And you can see there was a bit of battle there between the American Stars and Stripes and plain black car there. But yes, getting back to the club race, it is a like I said, this car was supposed to be a bit of a joke. It wasn't supposed to be. We thought it would be absolutely awful. And as it turned out, it's actually quite a good little car. It's obviously some retro thing from the 50s, but yeah, actually was quite fun. You can see we moved on track now. We're on the Alsace test track, which has got some huge elevation in it. I'm not sure on this view whether you can see how clearly you can see it. It goes up and down at a very short space of time. It's obviously not a real track, but there you have it. It's quite a again, the tracks were picked bearing in mind we thought this car would be a bit of a disaster, so we picked some sort of silly tracks, as it were, just to sort of go with the car. But as I said, sort of regret that a bit, because actually the car was very good, very competitive, and we could have probably done it in a serious race in the end. A bit of argy-bargy there between Robbie and Matty by the looks of it. A bit of crashing into it. Now, who's that crashing? That's Honest John, and I couldn't see who else that was. So there's been some real close racing with it, and I think if we'd have done it as a serious championship, it would have been a really good one to commentate on and so forth. But there you go, we didn't know. Maybe it's a car we can revisit in 2024 in some way. I like to think that the championships that were good and that people enjoyed, we can sort of redo again or change them round slightly. So maybe we will do that. Right, let's move on. I think this was the least favourite race. I think we went to Daytona here. And sometimes it's really good because... Is it Daytona? No, it might be apologies, it's not Daytona, is it? It's Broadbean, I think. Sometimes these ones... Yeah, it's Broadbean, isn't it? It's not Daytona. What are we talking about? So, yeah, this one is shaped like a B, funny enough. This one was probably the least favourite. I don't think anyone really... enjoyed it too much, because it's just it's a really short track. It's banked, as you can see, but there's, as you can see there, fair bit of problems with just driving it. It's not a track we do very much, so again, not everybody's got sort of the skills for it. So I think, yeah, this was probably the least favourite of all the tracks we did. But hey ho, there you go, it's one of those. I was just going to have a look actually and see what our last championship, or club championship, really is. Okay, so the last club races for 2023 are your favourite car. So what we mean by that is your favourite car. So let me just skip this on to the next track, and I think we're at Autopolis. Are we at Autopolis? I could be wrong. I'm not sure where we are now. I thought we was at Autopolis. We might be. Yeah, no, we are at Autopolis Short, I think it is. I particularly wasn't here for this race, that's why I can't remember. But anyway, while that's going in the background, yes, so your favourite car, last club race 2023, and the idea of that is if you're to take part in this, you pick your favourite car. It doesn't matter what it is, there's no restrictions. It can be a group car, it can be a racing car, it can be a road car, it can be absolutely anything. And how we've tried to balance that is if you pick a car from the 50s, you get some bonus points added to your race points, because obviously a 50s car is probably going to come last, and so forth. And as we go through the decades, the points get less and less, and then I think from 2000 onwards you don't get any points because obviously you're going to be in the faster car. So really looking forward to going out on 2023 with a bang, and we will get those races up. And I think because that is the last club race championship ever, we might try and do a proper commentary on them, or at least on some of them, just to see 2023 out with a bang. And then obviously, as we've said, new rules and regulations from 2024. Right, let's get back into this. So Autopolis, like I say, I wasn't here. Again, we can see some quite close racing battles there, which again we were surprised on this car because we didn't think that was going to happen. We thought it would be, you know, people just going off into the distance. So it's been quite a surprise. We did, should I also say, you allow nitrous on this car, which is saying, as somebody goes wide there, something we don't normally do. But again, because we thought it was a bit of a joke car, we thought we'd allow nitrous and a bit of tuning and stuff like that. Up to a value of, I think, a PP 550. But yeah, like I said, the actual car was way better than we thought. So there you go, we live and learn. And we've moved on to Miwabi, I reckon. Kyoto Miwabi. It's the really short track. That is Japan, fictional again, I believe. And we often use Miwabi. It's a very short track. It'd suit a car like this. As you can see, we're focusing on Black Sheep. He's a new member to the team, so welcome to him. And I think he's just got away. Oh no, there are cars behind. There you go. We've skipped on a bit there, and there's a bit of a battle going on between Black Sheep and Robbie's. It's nice to see. It's nice to see that Black Sheep's got a nice livery on that, really shiny chromy silver with flames. Really suits the car. And hats off to everyone again in this championship that did do a livery or downloaded one or uploaded one, whatever. It does make the cars look very good, and it makes the replays look really nice as well. Anyway, that's enough of me going on. Thanks for watching as always. Hit the like if you liked it, and we'll see you next time for the last Club Race Championship, your favourite car.